Welcome to the Memphis J Motivationals, and I'm your host, Memphis J. So, the title of today's video: What are 10 truths everyone should accept in life? What are 10 truths everyone should accept in life? Before I start, let's give a shout out to Mary Manafe in my networking group of coaches that put together this list, which I thought was very spot on, and I would like to share with us today. So we're live on YouTube, we're live on Rumble, and we're also live on Twitch. Memphis J Motivational. Let's get straight into it. Number one, love is action. If you love someone, you would do anything to make him or her happy. If your spouse doesn't care about you, he or she doesn't love you. Number one. So love is action. So you see, like I always mention in all my videos, look at the action, not the words. So if you love someone, you would do anything. So action word doing anything to make him or her happy. And if you can't do anything to make him or her happy, and that's being your spouse, that means he or she doesn't love you. Number two, strict but loving parents will save your future. Strict but loving parents will save your future. So I think everyone who's a parent has a responsibility to discipline their children and to bring them up in the right way. And and I think personally, having benefited from having strict parents, um, I think they've saved my future, and they've put me and gave me the right guidance. So I think it's important to stress that being strict doesn't mean that you don't love your child, but it means you're trying to discipline them and show them the right way to save their future. Which is the ultimate point where all parents want to do. Number three, money is not everything, but everything needs money, even respect. Money is not everything, but everything needs money, even respect. People can try to counter argue and say, but everything doesn't need money, but I beg to differ. So the basic things of clothing, shelter, and food need to be provided by for through money. If you don't have money, you not cannot afford any of these things. And even if you didn't have them and you had to seek help from the government or from charity or whatever, money is still required to do that. Some of the things that I can use to add to this argument that money is not everything, you don't need money to smile. You don't need money to say a nice, encouraging word to someone watching this video. You don't need money to pay for any subscription. I'm not asking you to pay for it. So I think it's quite key. Um, One of the 10 truths about everyone should accept in life. Number three, money is not everything, but everything needs money, even respect. Without money, no respect. In the words of, I think it was a famous song by Puff Daddy, and back in the day, you need money, power, respect. So with money comes power, and with power comes respect, and you can extrapolate and you can bring it down. Number four, if you have money, you look younger. If you are poor, you look older than your age. Okay, and that is quite a simple fact. So, and I'm not going to make any personal comments about my appearance, or my wealth, but I would say, if you have money, you look younger. If you are poor, you look older than your age. You look around. People that have money are able to look after themselves. They have less worry, have no worries. They eat well, they sleep well, they live in comfort, and all of these things help you to look younger. As well as peace of mind. Number five, if you don't have goals, your life will be flat and boring. If you don't have goals, your life will be flat and boring. You must set goals, however small. long-term goals, middle, short term and middle term. Basically have a goal for the day. What's your plan for today? What's your plan for this week? What's your plan for this month? And what's your plan for this year? Okay, having plans and goals makes sure that your life is not flat and boring and brings about opportunity through time and chance and prior preparation, which is a key to success. Number six, your biggest enemy is your own thoughts. Self affirmation is important. Talk to yourself, self talk. You need to reaffirm the things that you say. Words are a spell, and I'll repeat that. We spell words. Have you ever thought about spell? Casting a spell on someone. It's just words. How do we spell words? We literally spell them out. So words are important, but you can also talk to yourself, and self affirmation is positive talk and reinforcing positive thoughts and actions by verbalizing them. You can actually hear and say what you're saying. So your biggest enemy is your own thoughts. So control your thoughts, control your actions, control the consequences, and your future unfolds before you. Do not control your thoughts and let your thoughts be captured by sadness, or your thoughts be captured by anything else. It leads to depression, it leads to sickness, it leads to old age, perhaps leads to death. Your biggest enemy is your own thoughts. Self affirmation is important. Try talking to yourself. Take your goals and your ambitions, verbalize them, and reaffirm them. It's magical. Number seven, people who post selfies 247 think they are attractive. People who don't know they are. And that's quite interesting if you pick that apart. So people who post selfies 247 always doing that. I can't even do that. You see, I've got a brick phone. But people who take selfies, they think they're attractive. It shows vainness. It shows like self aggrandizement. But people who don't know they are, you don't need to take multiple selfies 24/7 in the age of all of the internet applications that allow you to basically selfies are selfish. You don't want to engage in that, and that's the truth. People who are attractive and beautiful are confident don't need to be taking selfies 24/7, as well as people who are rich don't need to be showing that they're rich. Goes hand in hand. Okay, number eight, someone else's success can either be a great motivator or destroyer. You know, um, people make friends with you just to kill you. It's one of the colloquial sayings. So, number eight, someone else's success can either be a great motivator or destroyer. Life is a duality. There are only two things involved: good and bad. Okay, evil and good, yes and no, black and white. There are no gray areas. They're with you or they're against you. Someone else's success would either motivate you if you are so inclined, or you'll be filled with jealousy, and then you want to be a destroyer because you perceive that they have what you don't have. And that's actually quite a narcissistic tendency, and which is one of the underlying reasons for, if I digress, people are narcissistic in the sense that they see values and behaviors in you that they cannot attain, and then they try to destroy you by sucking, by bringing you down, so they can replace or they can destroy you because they cannot attain that, because they've not worked through they've not worked through how to attain that, which is by self affirmation, thinking positive thoughts, taking action, showing love and being kind, and forgiving yourself. So let someone else's success be a motivation to you. Be encouraged. Someone else has a baby, you're happy for them. Someone has a new job, you're happy for them. Just that general attitude is a great motivator. Do unto others as you want them to do unto you. So if you celebrate someone's success, you'll be more likely to be motivated to be successful yourself. Don't be, on the other hand, and be a destroyer. Number nine, contentment is the key of happiness. Be thankful for where you are, thankful for today, thankful for your situation, thankful for your position in life at the present time. Okay? Contentment is the key of happiness. Look back at my other videos about the secrets to happiness. I've got a huge list there on the Memphis J Motivational. Have a look. When you're content, you are in a state of gratitude, of thanks, and you're grateful. And that's really one of the keys to happiness, being content. Number 10, and finally, exercise reduces stress significantly. If you feel hopeless, go running until you're soaking wet. Exercise stimulates the mind, the body, and the soul actually all in one. So if you want to reduce stress, live a healthy lifestyle, look younger, improve your well-being, exercise regularly, walking, running, riding a bike, skipping, hopping, whatever you can do to move around to make your blood flow, you can do that. You can do it in your home. You can listen to and watch videos online, exercise videos. There's so many available now, and we're all working quite virtually. So you don't need to go to the gym even though they're not open. You can take a walk. You're allowed to do that. Walk in the park. Just do something that's physical. It helps you to reduce stress significantly. And if you feel hopeless, go running until you're soaking wet. Right. So these are the 10 truths I've shared with you, that everyone should accept in life. Please listen back and take note of all of these points. And thank you for watching. I've been your host, Memphis J, and I will catch you on the next episode. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks very much.